And now we'd like to introduce Ada Whitney, who will moderate session 1.
Hello, we finally made it here. As I introduce this first group of thesis candidates, I'd like to share with you some of my recent thoughts about what it's taken these students to move beyond design and become entrepreneurs. At the center of my reasoning, I kept coming back to a basic question. Why do people choose to start a business to begin with? And then, what kind of crazy person decides to do that? It's certainly simpler and easier to work for someone else, and much less risky. I had a few ideas about the answer to that question, and they are at the heart of the work you're about to see today, and at the core of these students' entrepreneurial spirits. 1, you have an idea for a product or a service that doesn't exist as you imagine it could, or maybe more importantly, should. 2, you have a spirit and a passion for your idea that propels you to set out on a journey into the unknown and untested. This is where the crazy part comes in. 3, you never take no for an answer, and you're not afraid to go back to the drawing board. I'm sure everyone here knows exactly what I'm talking about. I know these are factors that drove me to start my company, Beehive, 23 years ago, and they are boldly evident in these students and in their ventures. They have the fundamental spirit for what it takes. And for the past 2 years in this SVA MFA design program, they have been nurturing what they were lacking in skills and knowledge to learn how to take an idea and turn it into a sustainable business. For my part, I work with the class on how to craft fundraising and promotional videos designed to generate buzz and raise money. We focused on developing compelling stories about their products and the right voice and aesthetic to connect with their target audience. The aim was to get them excited, engaged, and eager to hear more. For some videos, like Efren's Cashew Coffee, it entailed trips to Puerto Rico's coffee farms and shooting live action. For others, like Vedanti and her venture Crisscross, it meant capturing the imagination of young history students with the wildest, funniest pop animations you'll see today. Big picture, these students are adventurers with projects that will take us into distant universes, like Jose's card game, The Alternates, or into surprising new romantic escapades designed to bring spark back into our relationships from Raina. They are explorers with a drive to make the world a better place and an awareness of the time we live in. Like Fiorella and Wordly's immersive language experiences that push us out and away from the digital world. Or Sarah and Naksh, the publishing house that rediscovers the lost art of Saudi Arabian storybook illustrators and writers. They are passionate, determined risk takers, innovators with a thirst for knowledge, and a drive to share, like Yimeng and her innovative digital tool, Lens, that will change the world for dyslexics by making it easier for them to read. So in this master's program, they have learned how to be adaptive, able to pivot, change, and evolve, all essential. They have taken hold of their courage to endure testing and invite challenges from the faculty, their advisors, and peers. They understand a great idea is just an idea. Beautiful branding is just a pretty picture or package, unless you have a rock-solid strategy based on strong market research, a strong business plan to back it up, and then, yes, importantly, a uniquely designed product, brand, and campaign that's built to stand out in a crowded marketplace, create buzz, and sell. These students that you're going to see are a unique breed. They are creative dreamers and realists. They are entrepreneurs in the strongest sense of the word. They have become fearless. So without further ado, I'd like you to meet our first group of thesis candidates.